Hello everybody, this is Simon with Let's Play Sonic Unleashed. With the boss done, the side acts in Shamar have unlocked, and as I wrote in the poll where my faithful watchers got to decide on the main level order, I intend to finish off all of them in one country first, so we have a bit of cohesion. First on the list, therefore, is Shamar Day Act 2, which hopefully will be a nice diversion from the awful Night Act 1 and boss. I say hopefully as if I don't know what's in the level, and it's not great, but I have no troubles with it somehow. This is the main gimmick of the level. It is QuickTime events. The entire level is QuickTime events. I have very bad memories of this level because I just failed the QuickTime events over and over when I very first time played it, and I mean there are some other segments in between where you can fail, but interestingly, I do not fail a single QuickTime event in this one, so that's not the issue, and you will see me do quite well here, in fact. That doesn't mean that the level is good. I think this is a terrible concept to begin with. They shouldn't have QuickTime events in these games. They don't really add anything, and in fact this is like non-gameplay. You're just hitting a button. That doesn't really do it for me. That breaks the gameplay flow in very obvious ways. I haven't really complained about that much so far, but it becomes very obvious here. But as you can see, the level is already over. And because I didn't fail any of the QuickTime events and boosted through the rings, etc., I have gotten an S rank on my very first, basically blind try, so that's something. So as I said, the level isn't really a problem, so of course I immediately went back to get all of the medals that I missed, and for example here there might be some hidden in these crates, because otherwise what would be the point? I don't know, there is apparently no point to the crates. Maybe something behind here. I do actually like this tiny part of the level. Like, it's very interesting to be able to walk around here. It's one of the few times where you have a 3D space to just walk around in, and it's not being annoying or trying to kill you. Anyway, I screwed up the boost. I didn't actually want to go further because I feel like I haven't completely explored here. These, for example, can I break them? Yep, so that's interesting. On the other hand, there is also nothing in them. I feel like they're just visual indicators to funnel you in the middle, but if you turn around, the moon medals, they're sneaky. Like it though, that's good, because it gets you to pay attention to, oh wait, there is actually a segment here where you can stop Smatheroses, explore a little, and wow, I pressed this so quickly that I got a cool rank. I didn't know that existed, because so far I only got great. But the colored buttons, they never change. The ones with a question mark on them do. Oh, another 3D explorable segment where you can look in corners as normal Sonic and find stuff. Like here, for example, another fun corner that is just hidden around and you can look for it. It's like, this is what I love about games, exploring weird corners. Anyway, just for fun, I finished off this attempt too, which of course took much longer, comparably, like not even a minute longer, but this is enough to tank the rank. It's obviously relatively tight, but again, if you just do all the QuickTime events, then yeah, that's basically it. So we have a 3.5 minute video, which fortunately I have plenty of extra side quests to do, looking for stuff everywhere. For example, Ventos is always fun when he shows up, where you can buy a sandwich question mark. Gonna feed this to Chip next time he annoys me. This art book, I think they don't get any cheaper, so like, why not? Eventually maybe I want to grind up some rings, or will get them anyway in lucrative DLCs, and then buy everything and see if I can get the content like that. I don't know, like it seems very ancillary to me, and it's basically non-gameplay. But if people are really like, oh yeah, I want to see every single Chip cutscene as you feed him food, yes, I can record that, let me know. Anyway, I got the pitch nuts that I forgot last time, and I have to go to the next stage of Jari-Pekka's quest, which is done by changing the time. Little cut here, of course, I went outside, tried to reload, but you don't need to see all of that. And we have some actual gameplay attached to that, and we have a hard mode version of Cool Edge Day. I don't think we've seen that before. And it's actually a quite long one, as you can tell from a 3-minute time, and I can tell you already, I suck at this. Like, there is a bunch of spikes, like here. very nasty. You could really see those coming behind the snowman, and then you have a bunch more spikes directly in the way of the rings. But that's not really the issue, at least not here. The issue is, once again, that I completely forget that you can't jump to those rainbow rings that I keep seeing from the corner of my eye. Like here, I'm like, I gotta get up there. It's like, no, just relax. Let the level take over, because you just have to hold your horses, and this is how you get up there. Jesus Christ, every time, the same issue. And here you can shortcut just a tiny bit, but it doesn't matter. You won't fall down here too much, and we can keep going. Don't jump too high. And we are back on track here in the slidey part, but I'm out of rings and boost energy, so I have to be a little bit slow here, annoying. But here we can keep going. I'm out of boost again. Oh, there's the 1 moon medal for this side act, and I'm not passing that up, because why would I want to replay this if I can help it? A little bit awkward, but at least I got it first try on the first turn around, and we can keep going. There's more spikes here, and there is a bunch more enemies here, which basically is just really annoying. Like the air shooters, ice shooters, they don't really do anything. But these guns here, terrible, but at least it only tripped me up a little bit. Can I pass this? Nope, you get magnetized hit, and wow, there is a lot of spikes here. If you want to do this no hit, good luck. It's obviously possible, but there is just a lot of spikes that I can't see coming my first time around, but it's fine, I guess. It's not that bad. But I'm kind of glad that this is like not going to be part of an S rank requirement or something, especially because stuff like this happens where it keeps screwing up my jumps, and yeah, this is more difficult for sure. There is a lot more stuff here. I think the stage kind of makes more sense like this. It is a lot more exciting to play this. Yeah, I mean, I get hit a lot, and here I'm like, whoa, 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 like, ooh, ouch, ah, damn, ooh, all these jumps and so on. It's over now, so it's fine, and it doesn't matter that I screwed up that much. But I could see this work as a full level more than other stages, because again, I found the bobsled part really boring in the original version, and here it has more to do in that sense. There is a much more palpable sense of danger. Anyway, this conversation is pretty funny, and I do like how Ursula's facial expressions change all the time. Like, they really put so much effort into this. It's really good. But sadly, she is now back to just being a merchant, so we will never get to hear her side of the story. That's a bit of a missed opportunity, I feel like. Anyway, changing again to see if anything has changed at night, and it does, because Jari-Pekka now has his final dialogue. God damn it. It is pretty funny though, to be honest. Anyway, we unlocked that, and I'm glad that we did, and we have progressed to the next part of this side quest here, because now we actually get some payoff for convincing Labib that he should allow his son to become a singer. We didn't actually convince him, they were still fighting. Like, this is the text of the game. It is just weird that the pop-up told us that we convinced him. Anyway, we're back in Act 1 Night of Arid Sands. Isn't that great? Is this going to be better, like as some sort of a hard mode, more of a remix? I mean, yeah, there's less Fire Wizard content, and this is just 4 dudes, which I can deal with. I kind of do it badly here, because they do get quite tanky here, and once again I failed to grab him for some reason, maybe the wrong angle, and do get my ass handed to me a little bit. But also, it's not entirely the fault of this level that I screw up a lot, as you're going to see in a second. Because I feel like the rebel structure is actually quite intuitive, but I'm really dumb about things. I'm going to tell you in a second what I mean with it. First, I need to take care of these guys, okay? Now, out of the corner of our eye, you might see that the door has vanished, but I don't see that. I don't realize that this is what happened. It's blindingly obvious. Of course, the door behind those enemies is the one that got unlocked, but I just run around for a minute and don't get it. But at least I get the sun medal. And here, like, oh, right. Yeah, I can go here now, and this is where I get the first stone. And now we have to daisy chain these stones, and like, okay, so where do I go? Here, or here, or here, or here? Oh, it's right next to the door that I just unlocked. Like, it's not that difficult, Simon, please, what the hell? And I think I got so traumatized by the original version of this level that I just feel like it's going to make me do the most circuitous route, but it's not. It's actually quite simple, and it's a much better setup. And also, the top part, the rooftop where you had that agonizingly long fight, it's just completely blocked off forever. There is nothing up there. You can't screw yourself over by going up there. So that's very nice. Okay, let's go here. For some reason, Sonic picked up the barrel. I don't know why, really. I forgot if I ever pushed the B button, but it's convenient because there is the one fire wizard of this level, so I immediately have a barrel and I'm going to immediately use it to kill him. And oh yeah, these guys here, again, I'm getting quite low health-wise here, and I could unleash, I guess, as they keep blocking, but maybe I will figure it out now. Yep, that's okay, that's good enough. Another combo from behind, block that idiot. Oh, I mashed the button too hard and I got screwed for that, so it's healed now. Great stuff. And the tiny guy is annoying me, but okay, I figured it out. I did it. Good job, me. Again, as I said, not on my A game here, but I think with the editing cutting out the really boring parts, it should be good enough. At least here now I figured out that, oh yeah, this platform started moving. Not super intuitive in this case, but I think, again, the level kind of naturally leads you around in a loop, in a natural progression that actually flows quite well as far as Werehog stages go. So that's fine. I can't really blame the level designer, only blame myself. I think this is a perfectly fine, nice, cromulent little side mission with just tiny annoyances here and there from the engine. Oh, this just vanished in front of my eyes or whatever. And in the end, even though I was bumbling around a lot, I still had a minute to spare. So it's not like it's tight or anything. I don't have to redo it because I was a fool. It's fine. And I think if the level was actually like this, it would be much, much better. Alas, more waves of fire wizards and non-respawning water barrels. Anyway, I do like the resolution of this quest as well, because this now finally feels like Labib has gotten convinced and he has a nice message attached, a supportive one, even though he had to be a little bit brobeat into that by circumstances. And I'm excited to see where Shadi ends up. The big city, I don't know if he means Spagonia, which is obviously cultural capital, or Empire City, which is, you know, a big city. We will see. So, Mufid now. We can now, in fact, tell him about a guy in Apotos who does amazing ice cream. Again, I don't quite know what the specific triggers is. Maybe you just have to reload a bunch of times. I think we haven't seen this dialogue, so I'm including that. But again, I'm going to cut away after that. I keep checking a bunch of NPCs in segments that you don't get to see, by the way, just to make sure that we're always up to date on their little stories. Because again, I do find them usually quite exciting and interesting. Alright, so let's see what Mufid and the Ice Cream Man have to discuss. I forgot that he's literally called the Ice Cream Man. There are actually 3 dialogues here, so I'm glad that I kept going. Sweet dreams. Alright, good stuff. Warden education. Great. I think this is going to be very easily applicable. Ah, cool ocean breeze. Ah, for Shamar, that's going to be like the top idea. Not a big deal to import that like in bags or whatever. And the milk of let's not continue this train of thought because it's getting weird. Now the dialogue starts repeating, so I could not progress any further than this. We will see how it keeps going. For now, thank you very much for your attention.